Hello, hello, hello. Stay here. I'll be right back. Hey, everyone. All right. Even if we come later, I just want to get this out here. All right. I was going to edit my video, but I have to get realistic and honest about the truth, which is I am extremely busy. Hello, hello, hello. So the things that I do, just to let you know, hey, how are you? The things that I do, I love so much that I don't realize how much energy it's taking for me. So I want to do more and more and more. And it's funny when you're living in your calling and you're doing what you love, it's even harder to budget your time because you love it so much. So I'm doing all my acting and creating and all that. And I'm also working out more. Girl, look at that. My arms are killing me. I can't even open them. I've been going to the inside the gym. You're not supposed to work hard the first day you're inside, No, but I've been working out outside for months since April. But I finally went inside, and it's just so. Oh my God! What you need? What this? The muscles? You need the muscles? Yeah. Oh my gosh, girl. I'll put that another time. I'll tell you what it is, what I did. You know what I try to do? I tried to play double dutch with those, those things that people go like this, those heavy things. I try to, me, I got to create something new. It's probably going to be a thing now that I said it out loud. So I did it thinking, because I played it for July 4th with some ladies. I brought it to the picnic for the church, and because I missed double dutch. And the next day, my body was so sore. I was like, that's a good workout, So I was like, maybe I'll try it at the gym. Now, it's a good idea, but I think that that whatever that thing is called with the big ropes, it's so heavy. It's too much for the arms, because if you're going like this, it's too much for this area. So right now, this whole area is so sore. I could barely open it. It's crazy. So anyway, I spend a lot of time at the gym or outside working out near the pool and everything. And I love it. That's that. Then I have my classes, and then I have my play, and then I have all these other things I'm still trying to do and create. And I have so much going on that I need the lives. As much as I want to be ambitious and give you more, I still have to be honest with myself, So, yep. And even Kathy, you probably noticed. That's probably what you noticed on Sunday. So anyway, if I wanted to give people time to come in, it's been 3 minutes. I'm Patrice D'Evans. Welcome to my Ayurveda Kills Girls channel. I'm so excited to share with you what I've been up to and just explain what you're seeing here, okay? I just want to be a woman of my word. I told you I would let you know, what I was doing. And I got your advice last time. I really cherish your advice about my hair and stuff. So let me just bring you up to speed. So if you are new to my channel, I've seen a lot of new subscribers sending me wonderful messages, and I'm so glad I'm able to bless you and share my hair journey still. Even though my other channel is changing to the ministry, I still can keep this going. It's a lot of fun. I love this too. See, I love everything I do. So anyway, so this is the deal. So what I do with my hair, I'm getting grays, as you can see. I'm getting to the point where I have to work hard to cover them. So I use mascara to cover them. But then when I have all this light on me like this, you can see probably that I'm working on that. So basically, I take my mascara, one that I don't care about, and I just kind of clean it up. And then I've decided to not use my gel. I just save my gel for when I have my hair out. And I decided to just use this extreme because I bought it for the fake hair. And so you can see I have a little bit of gray right here now that the light's on me. But you know what? I earned that. I'm going to let that one sit there. I earned it, y'all. So anyway, I put the gel just to kind of flatten this up a little bit so that it doesn't look so, so different from the hair. This is obviously old now, where it's time for me to do it over. And it looks old because I've dyed it so much. Last time I was here, I talked about the time before that. I told you I was going to lighten my ends because the Lord had been leading me for years to do that. And so I had showed you my headshots and the different ones and the advice. And then the advice oh snap. This is like, Anyway, so I said to myself, okay, I'm going to try it. So then the next week I showed you what I did. And so I still owe you a video showing you what I went through to even get it looking like this. Y'all have no idea. I'm going to call it the saga. It was a saga, literally. In between all the stuff I'm doing, I didn't have time for that. Anybody got time for that? So my husband's, is always watching me when I'm going through these things. So I'm like, I can't believe I'm still fixing this hair. It took me like days, y'all. So I tried to show clips of it, but I need time to be able to put it together to share with you. So it's going to come soon, but I still want to keep you up to date with what's really going on every week, right? So anyway, last week I did it. And when I did that, I ended up doing it, henna in the front and in here, and it made this very light and this very light. So I was very, very light. And so I asked y'all what y'all thought, and I guess since something wasn't right, and we were all trying to figure it out, and you, Catherine, helped me, and we looked at it, and I figured it out. It was that I think it was a little too much light going on, and then I had reds in there. So what I did was I basically trimmed out and took out the crochets that had red in them, that had like bright, like champagne red, because it's getting light now, right? So there was some champagne red. This is a little bit, and I just and I think we agreed that that might be the issue, why it was doing something weird to my face. The other thing we agreed on, and Catherine, you're the main one, is that I needed to have dark and then light, right? So for the time being, I couldn't make this all dark up until here and then light. What I did was I just took all the hair from the inside here out and replaced it with the hair that was left over that was dark. You see that? I just kind of said, well, let me put some dark hair in the front around my face so that it doesn't look so light. So I still know that my hair I need to do it over, but for now, this is what I ended up doing. And I think it kind of frames my face better, which I don't know. I don't know what it is. Yeah, right? So that was what we were saying before. Something wasn't right. It was like too red, like almost like a carrot top, or too light. Like it was doing something weird to my face. And so I think we figured it out. I think it's the red. See, I took all that champagne out, and that looks more like a brown, right? That's the look. I don't mind it running up so high like this. This doesn't bother me because we're still in the summer. It's not too bad. But when I take this out, remember, this is crochet. I get to put this back however I want to put it back, right? So I could put pieces, I can strategically put pieces where I want them. When I did all that dyeing, it dyed up in here. But when I open this up, it's very dark in there. You see that? So when I put this back in, I have to strategically, see that? Decide on if I like this look I have now or if I want more dark. You know what I'm saying? Where I want everything. But for the time being, I was able to at least frame my face with browner hair so it doesn't look so, I don't know what that was, right? It was just such a harsh, and with the tan, it didn't help. You see? Let me get it in the light a little better. Yeah. With my darker skin, it was just too much. Something was not working. So anyway, and if you look at the old picture I had, they lit me up so much. My skin looked lighter, and on purpose, I stayed out of the sun to keep up with that photo, because you have to look like your photo. So for many years, I had to deal with that. I had to be like, oh gosh, I got to keep up with my photo. So, and I get dark real fast in the summer. So I would just try to stay out of the sun so I could because if you walk in looking totally different, then it's like not the person that's in the picture. So for years I did that. And then when I'm not worrying about auditions, I'm free to enjoy the sun, which is what I've been doing lately. I enjoy the sun. But then I thought maybe I need to have a darker picture and a lighter, make sure that I'm allowed to have my range, because I don't think people understand Black people have ranges in their complexion, we get darker and lighter too, depending on the season and what we are doing. So anyway, this is just a whole thing. I'm glad y'all are joining me in this journey. So what do you think? Even though we know it's older, meaning it's time for me to do it over, I think I might. Would you agree that I'm okay? Am I okay? Am I still too light? Or do you think I'm okay? I like this. Honestly, I'm getting used to the light, but I agree. I don't know if that's the 2000s or whatever, but the too light around the face doesn't seem to be working for me anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the 2000s, you got the Beyonce, the J.Lo, all that. Everybody got the light hair. But even then, I always thought that it was prettier when people. Good. That's what I was thinking, Kath. I'm glad you see what have the eye for it like me, because I knew something, but I couldn't put my finger on it. So I don't mind. Once I get this cleaned up, like I'm going to redo this and it's going to look new. I think this might be the look. I may tone a little bit down up here. I'm not sure. I'm going to play around with it, but I'm okay with this light. I'm okay with it. I like it. I like lighter hair. I'm trying to adjust to it. And guys, I still put this at the ends, and it has been a great thing for this hair. So I wanted to show y'all the update of what I've been doing, because I'm going to the gym, taking showers. So what I do is I'll do all that, right? And this could be even better. I have it on Thursdays. I try to do date night on Thursdays. So y'all are always getting me ready for date night on Thursdays. So yeah, look at that. So if I want to get a little lighter, and you can see the difference. You can see the redder now when you put that next to it. And look at this, y'all. Just so you know, if you're doing this, this looks like green almost with this dark hair. Doesn't that look almost like green with the dark hair? You could tell that there's a lot of red in this, because when you put it with the dark hair, it doesn't look like this. So that's interesting. I just figured whoever's interested in knowing, because a lot of people are coming on this channel looking at Saga hair, how to do Saga hair, how to work Saga hair and everything. So if you are using the As I Am curl color, the bold gold is what this is, then just know that if you have darker hair, it's really going to come out really stark different. It's going to be so, my cat scratched me, y'all. Pray for me. Can you believe my cat did that? He was scared. Anyway, so that looks like green, you know? But this looks pretty. I like that. I like that. That looks pretty. So I'm working with it. You know, you got to work with what you got, you know? Because I can't go buy another 5 bundles. I ain't doing that. So I blend this in. I keep on blending it until it makes sense, until it looks nice. And I do it all on the ends. And I figure while we're talking, I guess I'll do that with y'all. So this is what I ended up with. I like it a lot. I'm going to keep playing with it. I can't wait to put it back in, you know, in the spots that I want it to be. And it's tighter and new. And then maybe I'll do like a little photo shoot when I do that, just to kind of capture that look and have it. See, that looks cute. Doesn't that look like it's sun-kissed, like you've been in the sun or whatever? So I hope y'all try this. I really do, because it's a lot of fun. Look at that. That looks like I've been in the sun. It's kind of cute. I like this stuff. I like this kind of look. It's kind of fun. You know, when I'm not needing to do a lot of auditions and stuff, I am free to do so much, you know. But, you know, these days the industry's starting to understand that people change their hair, especially women of color, and that they know as long as you have a lot of pictures that show your different looks, they understand that. So that helps. But I'm old school. I like to keep a brand. I like to stick to one thing for, you know, so you recognize me and know who I am and what I stand for and all that good stuff. So I think that's cute. That could be better, but you get the concept. And then when I'm working out and stuff, I would put one of these around my whole head, like around the back, because you know I have that little knot in the back because I have to take this out. That's my secret on how to take the crochet hair out. I undo it from the back and undo the braid, and that's how I do it. If you're new to this, and I can get away with it because my hair gets really silky when it's wet. Let me show you Exhibit A of how silky it gets. So when I was trying to dye this hair, I hadn't had it in very long. It was nice and neat and tight and everything, right? I know I got a lot of colors going on, but don't worry. When I put it back in, I'm gonna make it make sense. I just gotta work with this, because when you see that video, this hair does not dye the color that you dye it. It doesn't. This crochet hair. So don't try to lighten it, because it won't go to any color you try to lighten it to. So I'll show you in the video how I figured it out. So anyway, I wet this hair because I had to wash it so many times. Girl, look at this. Look at this line right here. See this? This is what I'm talking about. Doesn't look like I've had it in for 9 months. That's my hair when it gets wet. So that's the deal. I'm very good at hiding stuff. Like I know how to make bad looking hair look decent. So the hair is fine, and I don't wash it as I wash it, but I don't wash it too much because I'm putting this in there, and once you wash it, once you wet it, it leaves. So I'm just trying to tell y'all everything to keep you up to speed with what I've been up to. So I put this up in a ponytail, my deodorant on, and then I wrap this around here to keep this flat, and so nobody can see all the stuff going on. And then if I'm going to take a shower, I put the shower cap on this because of the as I am. I don't want that coming out, And then if I need more, I'll put more on or whatever. So there's a lot of there's a lot of colors going on that, like I said, I'm going to work with once I put it back in. But I don't think it looks too bad now. See, that looks like it's starting to come together a little better for me. So just wanted to let y'all know that I have been working on it in between all the crazy stuff I'm doing, but it's part of the crazy stuff I'm doing because my look. And I wanted to just let y'all know that I listened to the advice and I've been working on it. And it's just adding to the stress because that's just one more thing. And your hair is a thing, you can't just like not do your hair, you can't fix your, not fix your hair. So anyway, you know what? I think I'm gonna drink out of this cup. Jesus overcame for you, cup. Anyway, so that's really all I came to tell y'all. I use the I soften it with the strengthen and restore leave-in conditioner. I still do that because I originally, when I first did this, I brought, look up when I'm up closer, you can see the eyeliner. You can see the color a little bit. I love it. I'm just very much aware that I have to, figure out how am I going to make the front blend well, but I'm liking it. And, hide as much red as possible. I think this still looks a little red, but I still love it. I think it's fun. It's a lot of fun, and I'm going to just keep on working with it. I don't really need to do anything really big yet, but once it's time to do a photo shoot or do anything like that in the next week or so, that's when this is going to be on point. It has to be on point because I have to hook it up. It looks decent. I like it. It's cute. And I can see the light. See, this side looks nice. I can see the lighter color kind of bringing out another look for me. But I'm still working on it. So anyway, so I do this to soften the hair because when I bought this to do it, it looks terrible. It makes it look stringy. It doesn't look right. When I do gels, real gels, and when I do the Aussie conditioner, it just makes my hair look stringy, So I use this, the same thing I use in my natural hair, and it seems very fluffy and pretty and stuff like that. So these are the things I'm using. That's how I do it, but I do this in the front. And what I love about this As I Am curl color is that it really does dry, as you can see. So when I was doing it, there's gold, but once it dries, it doesn't go on your hands. I like it. Now, it will get on your clothes when you first do it, but once it dries, it doesn't go on your clothes or nothing. But the problem is if I'm working out and stuff, and it's like you're all, your neck is wet and your clothes are wet, I worried about that, but I didn't see any gold on me like once it's dry. So I'm really liking it a lot, and I hope that y'all get to enjoy it. I'm feeling really warm all of a sudden. I better not be getting any menopause yet, y'all. Not yet. It's really hot in Georgia, though. So I think that's everything. If anybody has any questions about what's going on, oh my goodness, about the natural hair journey part. This time around, I have not focused on my natural hair, other than wetting it to just do all this and I've just been on the go. Got to get this done. Let me get that done. Let me take that out. Let me do this. And it's just been, and so I just wet it. And then I did massage it the other night. I'm not doing anything special with my natural hair underneath. So this is going to be interesting when I take it out, what my natural hair is going to look like. The good news is I hope I still got my 3 inches that I got from back here. So that's good. And just another thing, let me see how much time we have. Okay, so I'll wrap it up soon. Is that if I haven't, I think I said it before, but just for anybody new coming in, when I did my natural hair journey, I believe I didn't get my inches in the front because I dyed it with the Textures and Tones Clairol Professional. I did that trying to get this look. See, what I'm really trying to get is brown here and light here, the ombre. That's really what I'm trying to get. So when I put it back in, I'm going to try to achieve. See, that's what I'm really trying to get right there. See that darker and then it gets lighter down here. So when I put it back in, I'm going to try to make sure that I get that. So this is cute, but I don't know how much of this up here I want. I'm not sure. I got see that. That's kind of more of what I was going for. I don't mind it. I ain't mad at it. I don't mind the light because it's, summer, but that wasn't the original goal. So with my natural hair, I was trying to do it and I only did it in the front to protect the back. And I was just scratching. I was like, why am I not getting the inches? I didn't get the inches in the front. So I believe it might have damaged my ends. And I, as usual, can't do anything with my hair, even when it's that delicate. And I was concerned. I was like, can I get away with it? Like, what was her name again? I forgot her name, the girl that I got it from, one of the influencers. I can't remember her name, but something TV. I forgot her name. I'll put it in the description. But anyway, I did a video about it, and and there was another one that was Curl Smith. Curl Smith had one of these lighteners at the ends, and it's gold. It looked like gold. It looked like, you put gold in your hair. What is that? Airport skirt. I have no idea what that is. Hi, TR. I have no idea what that is. Airport security. Why would you ask that question? What do you mean? The hair? Why would that be a problem bringing Saga crochet hair on airline, putting it in a bag and having a bunch with you going to another country? I would just look it up, but it's just hair. The only thing is that customs would probably would want to know if you're going to be selling stuff. You know how that works. Because when I send things to my daughter in the Netherlands, we stopped sending things. We'd rather send money because they rummage through the boxes. And I'm not sure if this is answering your question. They rummage through the boxes and they want to know because I sent this huge box for my granddaughter. Is that what you're asking about? Yeah, I sent this huge box. And then when it got there, they rummaged through the whole thing. I folded it all pretty and I made it all nice because my granddaughter was born. I hadn't gotten to see her and I wanted to give her clothes for a full year, like all this stuff. Anyway, we went to Kids, by the way, because you get some cheaper clothes there. And then we brought some other stuff that was nice. But anyway, and we put a lot of toys and stuff in there. And we were like all proud of ourselves. Cost a lot of money to send it. But then when it got there, they charged them about the same amount of money that they charged us. And they rummaged through it. And they thought that they were going to sell clothing in the other country. So if you are bringing one bundle, two bundles, whatever, find out. I'm sure there's something online that lets you know if you're bringing bundles of things or multiple of the same thing, they're going to think you're selling that in the other country. That's the only thing I can give you about that. Other than that, I'm not sure if that's the question you're asking or if, yeah, that has to be what you're asking. You're asking about the bundles, I'm sure, right? Because there's nothing wrong with actually wearing Saga crochet hair through the TSA. Look up the website. I'm sure there's something on TSA and they probably could break it down. You can probably call a number and, this is a subculture, this hair thing, but I'm sure it's a big business. So I'm sure there's something going on with that. But you know what? People have brought stuff in suitcases. I did that. I think you could bring things in suitcases. Yeah. I think that's different from sending it in the mail. So look that up. I don't want to give you bad information because I really don't know. But from my understanding, I think you can bring a food. Like I brought chips. I think you can bring stuff like that and just things to people. And I grew up around in a neighborhood with a lot of people from other countries, and they would bring things, pack their suitcases up, and bring it. to the other country and, bring stuff. So because people don't have some things in other countries. So I don't know if that answers your question, but definitely don't take my advice. Go and find out on the website to see if that would work for you. So Saga Crochet hair does not dye light. It does not. Okay. It has a color that it defaults to and stays there. And you have to bust your behind trying to get it back to a normal color. So I am going to pray for me, y'all, that I have the time to edit the video that I have so I can show you what colors I was going through. I mean, I went through different shades of the same bright color. Okay. And it was only because I had a lot of experience with dyeing real hair, back in the day. This is supposed to be human, but they do something to it where it just doesn't dye. So I've had so much experience with that in the past that I was able to figure something out. And I got advice from this hair salon, the lady at the hair salon, telling me what to do. So I had to just cover it with brown. It was just crazy. So, so pray for me to be able to get that to you. And you're welcome. I hope I answered your question. And I hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your summer. Definitely email me if you have any questions about anything. I love y'all so very much. And take time for yourself. This is my little tip for you. I was driving from the gym and I saw this car. What are the odds? And there was this thing on it. It was like this billboard on the car, and it said to take care of yourself. So I was like, whoa, that's a sign. Take care of yourself. So let's take care of ourselves. And I have Me Time Monday. Get a day where it's just about you, okay? And sometimes taking care of yourself is grooming yourself, making yourself feel pretty, right? Good. I'm glad you will, Catherine. I know you will. So I'm going to try and get some nails done, take care of myself, memorize some lines, get some stuff done. And I'm going to see y'all next Thursday for the hair. And by God's grace, Sunday, join me on my other channel for Joy Party TV. Okay. I want to warn you guys about, Catherine, is that I'm being led to go into Isaiah. So let's see what God has to say to us about Isaiah for Sunday. All right. I love you. Thank you for being available and hanging out with me, y'all. Love you so much. Take care of yourself. And if you do this, if you do try it, let me know. Write in the description and let me know. If you try the Saga hair and you try to color it or whatever, let me know. All right. Take care. I love you.